everyone, Tallara here, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Bannerlord. Before we begin today's episode, I just have a couple of housekeeping items that I want to touch on. You guys have left some really great comments throughout the course of this series, and one of the comments was you guys are interested in learning about my skills and stats. So here we are. As you can see, I actually have a free focus point right now that we can put in somewhere, but I am level 21. Here are my stats. You can pause and take a closer look at these if you want. As you guys know, this is very much a blind playthrough and I am learning as I go, so the stats may not be ideal, but it's what I'm working with at the moment. Speaking of things that I'm working with, I also got another great comment from one of you guys that recommended that I use a two-handed sword. Well, I decided to take you up on that suggestion, and it's great. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Here's a battle montage of me absolutely killing it.
This is Sparta!
I feel like I can actually make a difference in battles now. I kill multiple enemies per encounter, and it's super, super fun. So from here on out, we're definitely going to embrace the two-handed sword. I also went ahead and upgraded my armor, again, as per your guys' suggestions. What would I do without you guys? We got ourselves a new bow that I can actually use on horseback, a two-handed sword, and we've got some armor. I know it's not the best armor you can get, but it's what we're working with right now. Here's our horsey and our chainmail on our horsey, and yeah, so this is me. This is my loadout. So the next thing I want to do is I actually want to do something with the dragon banner. I know when we assembled it previously, I was kind of like, hey, I should start my own kingdom, but I realize now how hard that is. And I have a feeling if I do start my own kingdom, which you can see I haven't even hit the requirements for, it probably won't go very well. So I think my best course of action right now is to actually support someone else. And as you can see, our timer's actually running down. It felt like that timer would last forever. It had like over 3,000 days when it started, but we only have 550 days remaining, which is actually less than 2 years. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to support an anti-imperial kingdom by offering them the dragon banner, and that means we're gonna support Olek, who is the leader of Sturgia. So, Olek was apparently last seen at Armour. Let's see if he's still here. He sure is. There he is.
My heart is glad to see you.
And glad to see you too. I present you with the Dragon Banner of Calradios. Well now, I had heard rumors that you had obtained this great artifact. It will be a powerful tool in our hands. People will believe that the heavens have transferred dominion over Calradia from the Empire to us. On the 18th day of autumn 1097, you pledged allegiance to Olek, hoping that he will lead the fight to defeat the Empire. And you've gotta think that this will definitely get us some brownie points here. Hopefully, you know, we can kind of be a second in command, which is kind of what this graphic is showing us, I hope. This is one of the most valuable services anyone has ever done for me. I am very grateful, says Grand Prince Olek. Okay, so I guess, oh, all my quests are updating here. Are me and Olek best friends now? So our new quest is to weaken the Empire. In order for the Empire to go into its final decline, there should be fewer than 4 Imperial-owned settlements. If this happens, another kingdom can become the dominant power in Calradia. That's probably going to be easier said than done if we just scroll all the way out here on the map. Look at all the Imperial settlements. So we're going to have some work to do before that can happen. I want to see how that affected our relationship with Olek. I mean, he doesn't, like, love me, I guess. Our relation is 39, which isn't bad. But, okay. Alright, so now that that's done, I guess we just continue playing the game as we have, going to war, winning new territory. Hopefully we can sort of focus our attentions on the Empire instead of fighting with other nations, which I feel like we're doing all the time, but who knows? Who knows how this is gonna work? Ooh. On the 7th day of winter, 1097, you heard rumors of a secret pact being forged between the rival Imperial factions so that they can combine their forces against the enemies of the Empire. Not good for us. Hopefully the opposite can happen and all the other countries can join together, because otherwise this could be tough. So that also spawned a new quest here called Istiana's Plan. Istiana knows of the rise of your Sturgia. Rumors say Istiana is planning to undo your progress. Be ready. Conspiracy strength is 1,000 out of 2,000. Oh god, why do I feel like I'm in over my head here? This could get crazy. A notification just popped up here. Arzagos notified you about a weapons caravan that will supply conspirators with weapons and armor. Arzagos has sent me a message. As you may know, I've received reports from my spies in marketplaces around here. There's a merchant who I've been following. I know he's connected with Istiana. Now I hear he has brought up a large supply of weapons and armor in Ostakon, and plans to travel to Galland. From there it will move onward. I expect that Istiana is arming her allies in the gangs in that area. Okay, so we need to go interrupt that. May take some time to find it, but when you do, we'll be well guarded. I trust in your preservation, your skill, and your understanding of how important this is. Good hunting. Okay, so it'll set out on its route from Ostakon to Galland after 5 days. So, where is Ostakon? I don't even know. That's probably the first thing we need to identify. It is really far away. Alright, let's set out this way and see if we can't foil this plan. I'm currently not up to much anyway, so I've got lots of time to foil some conspirators. On guard! I'd also like to mention that Clan Canuck is now officially Clan Tier 4, so we are really moving up in the world. We have 914 renown. I think people are starting to notice us. Alright, I can see Ostakon in the distance. It's that town right over there behind those mountains. So we're almost there. I mean, step 1 is just getting over here. Step 2 is going to be identifying this caravan. But we'll deal with one thing at a time. Alright, we're pulling up on Ostakon. Let's see, so if we go inside, what are our options? Caravan ambush? No, that's not it. Quests. So it says that the caravan is going to set out on its route from Ostakon to Galland after 5 days, and that was 5 days ago. So, logically, if we just kind of wait outside here... Aha! Conspiracy caravan, right on cue! Oops, I got excited there. Conspiracy veteran fighter says, "Greetings, madam. Why don't you stop our caravan? I trust you are not robbing us." I might be. What are you carrying? Honest goods or weapons? How about you let us have a look? Ah, well, I suppose we can drop the charade. I know who sent you, and I suppose you know who sent me. Certainly you can see my wares, and then you can feel their sharp end in your belly. Oh dear. Alright, so they actually have more troops than me, which is unfortunate, but I'm a badass now with a two-handed sword, so let's see what we can do here. All right, everybody, we've got a beautiful location for this battle. I'm gonna turn delegate command on because I find it hard to control myself and my troops. All my commanders can take charge, and we are gonna hopefully win this battle in this beautiful, beautiful grassland. Get some swings in here. My first swing was blocked. Second swing is a miss. Third swing is a hit. Third time's the charm, ladies and gentlemen. Die, conspirators! Die, conspirators! Die! Yeah! So, bad news, we are totally losing, if you see by the lines at the top of the map. I guess we'll see if we can turn this around, but not a great start. These guys are very well equipped and very well armed. Like, everybody has a full suit of armor. They have a lot of cavalry. I'm just wading in, trying to get as many hits in as I can on their foot soldiers, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Honestly, I think we're gonna have to retreat. Can't retreat, there are enemies nearby! Alright, we're fighting to the death! Yeah! I will go down fighting me versus 10,000 guys! Oh. Well, so much for disrupting the conspiracy caravan. I feel like this happens every time. I get confident in my abilities, I overreach, and then suddenly I lose it all. It is just a roller coaster around here. Well, that's rather unfortunate, but that's all we can do, I guess. The conspirators will have weapons, but that doesn't mean we can't defeat them later, so we won't despair yet. I'm gonna have to backtrack back to Sturgia, however, and rebuild my army a little bit here, because, unfortunately, we all died. On the plus side, my girl just grew up. Ivrin just had her 5th birthday, and she is now old enough to play independently with the other children of the estate. I am particularly struck by how she takes charge. Ivrin is usually the one who decides what games her friends will play, and leads them on imaginary adventures around the estate. Ivrin spends time by herself as well. Frequently, let's say caring for horses. Your child loves animals of all kinds. You know that one day she will be a great rider. Her tutors continue to remark on Ivrin's progress, commending her vigor. When trouble comes, your child faces it head on. Oh, they grow up so fast. Hi, Draka. Why does your face kind of look like it's gonna give me nightmares? Oh my god. Anyway, I'm Tallara. Who are you? I'm Draka. Alright. I heard you need some help with a problem. If you follow tournaments in this region, you'll know that I'm a great devotee. I attend as many as I can. I love the spectacle, the tension. Despite this, I've never had a champion fight in my name, which is quite the fashion these days. Would you consider being my champion, Tallara? I'm sure you could win glory for the both of us. Well, Draka, how could I say no to that face? I can't promise to win, though, my lady. Just participate in a future tournament in this realm, and say you dedicate your victories to me. If you can advance to win the tournament, I'm sure that will do us both honor. Alright, then I will enter the tournament and win it, my lady. It is exciting to think a warrior of your caliber will be my champion. I have every reason to believe you'll win the tournament. Well, is there a tournament going on here that we can hop in? Yes, there sure is. Perfect. Alright, let's join. Tournament of Revel. We are in round 2. Alright. We got a red team. Go red team. Go red team! Yo! Ow. The issue with tournaments is that they don't always give me the weapon that I want. It is very hard to win in a 1v1 with a spear, unfortunately. I think Lady Draka is going to be quite upset because we are going to lose in the first round unless this random Sturgian soldier can pull it out. Well, that was an extremely disappointing loss, and right away we failed. Wow, that was a short-lived questline. Sorry about that, everybody. Well, that was embarrassing, so let's leave here and never come back, shall we? Running away from my failures. Today's been a lot of failures. Unfortunately, we failed to ambush the caravan carrying the weapons. We failed to win the tournament. We need to go do something. Something that I can say, hey, daughter, guess what? Your mommy did something. She doesn't fail all the time. Every now and then there's a dub. We gotta go see what we can do around here. Okay, we just got another message from Arzagos. Greetings, Tallara. We have a new problem. Hopefully I'll be better at solving this one, huh? I've had reports from my agents of unusual bandit activity near Navant's castle. They appear to be raiding and killing travelers who aren't under the protection of the Empire and leaving the others alone. This seems very much like the work of Arzagos to terrorize local merchants. Wait, what? Arzagos is blaming himself? I think that's a mistypo. Arzagos, you're telling me you like to terrorize local merchants? Anyway, I understand what you're trying to say. Alright, so we need to go to Navant's castle and hunt down the bandits to eliminate them before their actions turn the locals against my movement. Of course, Navant's castle was on the absolute other side of the map than where I currently was. I should mention, you can probably see all the maple leafs around here. In our last war, I was actually granted 3 castles. I hate to even bring it up anymore because I feel like I'm just going to lose them immediately after I tell you guys. But Clan Canuck currently has 4 castles to its name, so that's kind of exciting. And that's where all of these forest bandits are hanging out. Shout out to this guy. That is the coolest headpiece I've ever seen. Unfortunately, though, you are going to have to surrender or die. Attack! Alright, let's clear out these bandits, shall we?
Sergeant! You're on command!
Man, look at this beautiful open field for this battle. Talk about the perfect battlefield. This is beautiful. Too bad we're gonna be turning this grass red. Charge! I love just running through them. Swinging and running them over with my horse. Looking good, man. This is no trouble for us, trained soldiers versus literally bandits who don't have a single horse or armor to their name. Alright guys, just a few left. Hunt them down, run them over, whatever you want to do. Oh, or just miss completely, you know, up to you guys. Yeah! Alright, finally! A victory I can tell my daughter about the next time that I'm home. Mommy's not a total loser, baby! Alright, all the forest bandit gangs are destroyed. But apparently a conspiracy war party is now patrolling around the castle. Guess we'll have to get rid of them too? God, these conspirators don't give up. Where are they? Ah, I found them! Conspiracy war party! Mess with us and we'll sell our lives dearly. I don't care, brigands. Surrender or die. You'll never take us alive. Alright, we've got the numbers again this time, but we're not going to underestimate them because last time they were very well armed and they kicked our butt. But I believe in us. Second time's the charm. Let's go, guys. Ready?
Sergeant's in charge!
Go! Well, I'm finally starting to get the hang of combat. Tactics is definitely something I've not quite grasped yet. So as you can see, at the beginning of every battle, I just delegate authority, and then kind of just follow the leader. So here we are. Let's see if we can get some kills. 1 kill! Ha ha ha! 2 kills! Ha ha ha! 3 kills! Wah ha ha! And we lost again. Man, these conspiracy dudes have my number. This is awful. We are gonna get wrecked by this conspiracy. Well, another quest failed. No one tell my daughter. Honestly, the worst part about losing that is I need to build my army up again. Everybody's dead. Ah, time for recruitment drive. As I was mentioning earlier, I don't want to jinx it, so we'll see how quickly I lose these castles after I tell you guys about them. But I currently own 4 castles, which is very cool. We have Vladiv, of course, which we've had forever now. But we also have Flintolg, Pendrake, and Navansk. So, Clan Canuck is definitely one of the more powerful clans in Sturgia now. As you can see, we actually own the most fiefs out of anybody. We have 4. The next highest one only has 3. So if we're going by land alone, Clan Canuck's totally ruling right now. And it's kind of exciting, I can't lie. So even though we may be losing all of our battles, we have won some, because we have lots of land. Alright. We are in the middle of escorting this merchant caravan. However, I did just get another message from Arzagos. Maybe 3rd time's the charm. We'll be able to actually disrupt some conspiracy stuff. He says, Tallara, I hope this letter finds you well. I've learned from a spy in Sahel Castle that our adversaries have set up a camp in its environs. She could not tell me what they plan to do, but if you raided the camp, stole some of their supplies, and brought it back to me, we could get some idea of their wicked intentions. Search around Sahel Castle to find the hideout. I don't know how long we have to do this. Hopefully they give us some time, because I need to finish this merchant caravan quest. And then we can go see if we can actually put a dent to the conspirators' plans for once. So while I was out escorting this merchant caravan, I actually went on a little bit of a shopping spree. I'm here in Zionica, and you can see my drip is totally upgraded. We got ourselves the ornate legionary scale mail, lamellary plate gauntlets, strapped mail chausses. Chausses? That's a weird word. Heavy lamellar pauldrons, some fancy armor for my horse, a new 2-handed sword for me. We spent like 200k, but I am majorly equipped now, which is good, I think. Okay, so I finally finished my merchant quest, and I scroll out to see where Sahel Castle is, and it is literally the southernmost settlement on the map, so this is going to be inconvenient to go to. This may be the first time my party has ever seen sand and palm trees, but the things we do to stop a conspiracy. Look at us just fly right across the map to find my character again. Alright, at least I look fancy, I look fly, and now we're gonna head south, although I may get sweaty in all this metal. Alright, after many days' travel, we finally made it all the way down south to Sahel Castle. And I suppose I need to request entry to the castle? And then... I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Let me double check my quest. They're in a hideout in the vicinity of Sahel Castle. Oh, okay. They're not actually in the castle. My bad. I'm leaving again, guys. Thanks for letting me in, though. Alright, let's see where they are. There's Sahel Castle. How far abouts would you consider the vicinity, would you say? This way? My settlement is under attack! Oh, great. Can someone deal with that? I'm really far away from home right now. Where is the hideout? I'll tell you one thing, these bandits did a great job of hiding their hideout, because it took me forever to find it, but find it we did. Alright, let's bust in, guys. Passing by a wadi, you see what looks like a camouflaged well to tap the groundwater left behind by rare rainfalls. You see armed men moving about. As you listen quietly, you hear scraps of conversations about raids, ransoms, and the best places to waylay travelers. Alright, so we failed on our first two attempts to cripple the conspirators' plans, but this time we found their hideout. Let's see if we can finally be successful. Alright, so we're not used to attacking hideouts in the desert. The scenery alone is so different. Alright guys, let's charge! Don't get too much sand in your boots, it'll be really uncomfy. Oh yeah, these are not just your regular bandits. They are well armored, well equipped. Not equipped well enough to withstand our attacks, but you know, much better than your common bandit. Yeah, I gotta say, this is cool. Just the change of scenery is making this a lot more fun, because I've done so many hideout raids up in Sturgia where it basically looks the same every single time. It's kind of fun to sneak across the desert and take out the rebels this way. My guys don't even need me. I'm just supervising here. I get one hit in. There we go. Alright, so that should be it. This is the commander. Oh, and he's got a little troops. He says, well, isn't this the famous Tallara? You've been a thorn at our side for a while now. It's good that you're here now. It spares us from searching for you. So, normally I never ever do the duel. I always just battle. But I feel like I really need to redeem myself after the previous two failures, so I'm gonna try to duel this guy. I might regret this decision immediately, but we're gonna try it. Talk is cheap. If you really want me that bad, I challenge you to a duel. To hell with that, why would I want to duel with you? There's an army waiting for you outside. If you win, I promise my army won't crush you. If I win, I'll just kill you and let these poor excuses you call conspirators run away. I will duel you for your insolence. Die, dog! Oh god. Alright. Yes! I won my very first duel! Woohoo! Did you see that, men? I did it! They may have gotten us 2 times previously, but we got them when it matters. We got them right in their home base! Let's go! Alright, well I'm glad after our multiple encounters with the conspirators that we finally came out on top. So let's end on a high note, shall we? Let's forever remember the epic duel where I took down the leaders of the conspirators and completely forget about the 2 other times that they beat me, right? I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this Bannerlord journey. I know I came into this very blind, and so I fumbled and struggled to figure out what's happening, but I've honestly really enjoyed the journey, and I've especially enjoyed it because you guys have been so supportive with all of your comments and such. So thank you very much, and hopefully I will see you guys back here again real soon for another episode of Bannerlord.